What's up, guys? Today I'm gonna do the 100-mile update. I just came back from a ride. As you could see here, I think it's 104 miles. I just broke it, and they actually say that it's higher than that. I think the speedometer is not that accurate, maybe by 10%, so it's actually probably more than that. But just wanted to give you a quick overview and the update on the bike. No major issues. I still love the bike. I mostly ride it on paved roads and bike trails. I haven't taken it off-roading, and I don't intend to. It's not really made for that. I do, maybe take it on a light dirt trail here and there. I do have the tires inflated to 20 psi for the front and 25 for the back, just to give it a little bit more cushion since there's no real suspension here. Now, I did get the Black Friday edition, which came with the suspension seat post here, as you could see, and the extra wide seat. Now, I did not have the original in there, so they just gave me this, so I can't really compare it yet, but I'm sure it's a lot better than the stock seat and post. It goes down, it's very comfortable. Keeps me in place. My brother-in-law does have one stock, so I may do a comparison video and take one from him and interchange it here and do a comparison, see how it feels. Let's see what else I could tell you guys. The tires, they look pretty good. It's only 100 miles. I did slime them up right away when I got the bike. That's the first thing I did, was slime them up. And they take about 8 ounces per tire, and you definitely want to do that. And I haven't had any leaks or flats since then. And I did make a video on how I slimed them, and the link will be in the description, so definitely check that out. It's very important. Get that out of the way and enjoy the bike, so you don't have to worry about any holes or whatever thorns getting in there and things like that. Now, they are rated to 30 psi, but like I said, 20 psi is fine, if you want to get a little bit of a cushiony ride. So what else? The brakes. People complain that they squeak. Now, the first thing I did when I got it was clean this with alcohol, and I haven't really had any squeaks after I did that. But lately, since it's getting closer to the 100 miles, they're probably dirty again, as you could see. Probably gonna have to clean them again. But they are squeaking, and that's normal. What I'll do in the future when these wear down is just replace them with the hydraulic, brakes. And also, these rotors here, I believe, are 160 millimeter Tektro. And if I'm going to replace the brakes with hydraulics, I'm going to probably replace these as well, but the 180, slightly bigger ones. Yeah, supposedly they're better for braking. What else? I did put this tape here, to cover up the logo. Now, you could still see it at certain angles. You could kind of see it, but you have to be at the right angle. And because it's white, I don't know, I guess there's no turnaround for that. They do sell other colors, but I didn't want it to be too flashy. I kind of wanted it to just blend in. So, I don't know. It does, you could still see through it, but not as bad as before. And that's usually done just to not, so you don't draw attention to yourself, whether it be from other people that may want to, steal the bike, or from anybody else. So you want to kind of blend in. You got your pedals here. They are foldable. I'm not too impressed with them, so I might replace them in the future. But like I said, nothing is really necessary. It's just, optional. They're fine. They do the job. I'm not too picky with that. Yeah, regarding the battery, I haven't really done a range test yet. I do ride it, maybe 5 miles every time I'm out, and then I just charge it up every other ride. So I haven't really taken on really long rides yet, but the battery's holding up so far pretty good. And the way I also, test the battery is I don't really look at the energy bar here. That's kind of worthless. What I do is I just switch it to the voltage, I'm sorry. And 54 and over is a full charge. At 47, I believe that's a half charge, so it's half full right now. And then I believe once you get like below 43, 42, then it's basically done. So you don't really want to take it that low. So usually right about this point is where I recharge the battery. And like I said, this is the most accurate way to do it, not with the energy bar. Okay. Okay, then you got your gears here. You got your 7-speed Shimano shifter. I mean, it's adequate. Like I said, I don't know if I'll keep it in the future, but it's adequate. It's good enough. You got your Flywheel here, which is the 14 to 28. I mean, like I said, for me it's okay, but I know that a lot of people do upgrade in the future to the 1134 one, and it just, better grips, and you could maintain higher speeds. I made that and do that in the future as well. The chain I feel is a little loose and feels like it's a little slipping, but like I said, I don't ride that crazily to do anything with it yet. But I know in the manual they say to do a 100-mile tune-up, where you have to adjust the brakes, the gears, tighten the screws to their torque specifications. So I may do that. I may take it to the shop and have that done, maybe even film it. So stay tuned for that one. Okay, what else can we do here? Let me show you guys a couple accessories that I did real quick. I did put this one in, which is my favorite, the thumb throttle here. That's my favorite accessory so far. A lot of times when you're just, standing at a stoplight or whatever and you got to start pedaling, that's when you kind of get a little shaky and unstable with the bike. So I usually just use the thumb throttle anytime from, stop position, just to get going a little bit, and then I start pedaling. So this is the quickest and easiest way. No wrist pain. I do have some, bad wrists here, but with this, it's been no problem. So I love that. Put the bell on. Mine didn't come with a bell. I think this is definitely a necessity if you're riding on trails. Sometimes you have people in front of you and you want to kind of just gently alert them that you're behind them. So I ring the bell there. And sometimes you have blind turns underneath the underpasses. So you definitely want to use the bell as you're going under. Another accessory that I really like is this phone holder. Now the reason I got this one is because it's a one-hand operation. So you basically can take the phone, put it in, and it just snaps it into place. And that's it. The other ones I've seen, you gotta, put like rubber straps over here, and it just takes too much time, and you gotta have two hands. This one-handed. In, out. Simple as that. And I'll put a link below for that one as well. The cup holder, it's not the best cup holder out there. It's not the best looking one, but the reason I like this one is because it serves multiple purposes. You could obviously put your water in there, thick bottles, thermos, but I also like it because you could put sunglasses in there, keys, a wallet. It's got a pretty big pocket in there. It's insulated. So like I said, it doesn't look the best, not the most sturdiest, but it does the job pretty well if you want to have a multi-purpose bottle holder. The handlebar, same thing. I mean, a lot of people replace the handlebar. I mean, it's adequate. It gets pretty tight on space. As you could see, I'm already pretty tight on there. I put the mirrors over here because A, they save space on the handlebar, but B, more important, these are the ones that you can actually see what's behind you clearly. With the other mirrors that go here, your body blocks out a lot of the view. So these serve a dual purpose, extra room on the handlebar, plus you could see clearly in the back. Nicely adjustable however you want it. So that's definitely a plus. And as you know, this extends up and down. It folds. I mean, it's adequate. Nothing too crazy, but I think I'll keep it for now. I do find myself leaning a little bit forward more than I would like to. And if if I did get the handlebars that curved out a little bit more, I could sit up straight. So I may consider that, depending how it goes in the future. Other than that, I mean, what else? Put this bag over here. You know, the original panniers were, I didn't like the look. It was just, felt closed here. My OCD was acting up, plus they were touching the tires if I was riding a certain way or had certain things in there. So I just put this up there. I think it looks a lot cleaner. Comes with a shoulder strap as well, carrying a handle here, so I could take it off real quick, just 2 straps, and take it with me. Now, regarding the brakes, I forgot to mention, if you just get it and you have brakes that squeak, or they touch or rub up, I already told you what to do regarding the squeaking. You just clean it up with alcohol. But if they seem to be rubbing up, you just want to adjust this screw here, right there. That's the one you want to adjust. Either tighten or loosen it. Well, if it's making noise, then you definitely want to loosen that. Turn it to the left a little bit, then spin it, see if it's touching. If again, loosen that again. The fenders I had to tighten up, but they still rattle once in a while. I mean, it just comes with the territory, I guess. I mean, no matter how much you tighten them, once you start going, and after a few miles or whatever, slight, bumps or whatever, they come unhinged a little bit, I guess, and they just start rattling here and there, but nothing too crazy. You just kind of get used to it. Same thing with the motor. I mean, kind of whines once in a while, but I think it's just normal. I think after a while you just kind of pay more attention to it. I guess you notice it more, but as you keep going, it kind of get used to it, and it becomes white noise. You don't even hear it anymore. But it's holding up pretty well. I will probably get the chain looped up again. I mean, you could see it looks pretty good for 100 miles. Doesn't look that bad. I haven't done any of these adjustments here. I don't feel comfortable messing with them yet. So I may, like I said, take it for a 100-mile tune-up at the bike shop, watch what they do, maybe film a video on it, and then maybe I'll do it as well in the future. I think this is pretty much it, guys, for the 100-mile update. Let me know in the comments below if you have any questions or anything else you want me to cover. But the bike has been great. I love it. I can't wait to keep riding it. We have some nice weather here in Phoenix, so this is definitely our riding season before it gets hot. But thank you guys for watching. I'll have more videos coming up, and stay safe out there, and we'll see you in the next one. Take care.